What up, everybody? This is Jason, and I have a huge amount of physical media, Blu-rays, DVDs, steel books that I picked up. I found this new website that you can. It's like live auctions. It's kind of like a mix between Facebook Marketplace and eBay. And I went on there, and I was blown away. I mean, there's like live auctions at any given time throughout the day, morning, night, middle of the night, mid-morning, anytime. And it's everything. It's sports cards, it's food and beverage, it's jewelry, it's watches, it's, physical media, it's music, it's records, it's, anything you can think of that's basically essentially, a collectible of some sort. You can go to this website and do that. And I was turned on by Films at Home. He did a video about it, and I was like, "This is too good to be true." But all this stuff, the people sell, physical media for $1, and then it's all the way up to $20, $30, $40, depending on what it might be trying to sell. So I got this whole stack you're gonna see here, and the shipping is like $4 roughly, between $4 and $5, and then after that it's like 50 cents to $1 per item you buy afterwards. It's all based on where they live and how much the item weighs. So again, it's kind of a sliding scale a bit. So the stack I'm going to show you today is some premium stuff, I think, in my opinion. And I think I spent close to just shy of $50, and I had a $15 credit. So I spent probably like $35, $40 with taxes and shipping, okay? So that being said, this is what I picked up. Let me know what you think. The first one up is a steelbook of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation with the J card on the back still. Everything I got this time around it's all been opened. It's none of it sealed, but they have everything under the sun there. There's both Blu-ray and the DVD, but they have stuff that's sealed. They have VHS, they have everything. They had CEDs, laser discs, everything under the sun, like I said. So it's definitely worth checking out. So the first one was a steelbook of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. I don't want to get into trying to get all the Mission Impossible movies, and so this will be a nice start. Another steelbook I have was Transformers. This is just a steelbook Blu-ray, but I've been collecting like on the DL. I've been collecting Transformer movies since they started coming out. I try to get every variation I can find, but I'm not trying to spend big money. So at this point, between the 4 or 5 films, I probably have about 10, 12 variations of the films. So I just add. I did not have a steelbook of the original. So there's a steelbook there. I did not spend over $9 on any one Blu-ray or DVD or steelbook. Most of the things I bought were between $3 to $6. There was 1 or 2, I think, that were $8 and $9. So not too much. Next up is Ant-Man and the Wasp. I didn't have this one in any iteration. No DVD, no Blu-ray, no 4K or whatever. So I got this one here, Blu-ray. I'm a huge Paul Rudd fan, and so I know this is a weaker one in the show or in the series. It's kind of weak, but again, as a completionist for the original good Marvel Studios releases, I wanted to pick this one up. Next one up is Shazam. So part 2 is getting ready to come out. It's getting ready to drop here soon. So I want to get this one. I'm a huge fan also of, Zachary Levi. I knew his last name was Levi, but Zachary Levi. I saw this movie. I had no hope for it. Whatever, it came out 3-4 years ago. I was like, this movie looks like, quite frankly, it was like ridiculous. And I watched it with my son, and I was blown away at how good it was. It was probably, for my money, is the best DC movie that's ever been made thus far, actual live-action movie. It was, I don't know anything about the character, so maybe that helped me not really have much investment in it. But it was fantastic. I thought that, Zachary Levi did an excellent job as the Billy Batson, I think that's what he goes by, a.k.a. Shazam. Fantastic movie. Oh, by the way, this seller I bought all of them from the same seller. So he was out of Texas. It was $4 shipping for the first item, and after that, I think it was like 50 cents, $1. And then I think if you're close to them regionally, it's cheaper. I don't know how they do it, but they do something like that. So again, Shazam! So the second movie coming out looks like it might be pretty good. Next up was Halloween on Blu-ray Part 2. I did not have this on Blu-ray. I think I have it on DVD somewhere. But I got it because it had quite a few special features. It had Terror in the Aisles, alternate endings, some deleted scenes. So again, I know there's, again, like with everything else in the world, there's probably 15 variations of this movie from DVD to 4K at this point and all kinds of stuff, different releases, but I just didn't have any Blu-ray version, so I picked that up. Next up was Black Panther with the slipcover, just like with the Shazam. I didn't have Black Panther. And I'll probably do some movie reviews maybe of some of these films, to be honest, because there's a lot of stuff in here I really want to watch pretty quickly. I've been watching I'm going through, I actually picked up not too long ago a Dirty Harry 4-disc Blu-ray of his first 4 movies. And so I think all 4 of them except Deadpool, which was the last one. Not the Deadpool with Ryan Reynolds, to be clear. But, I liked this movie. The movie was great, but everybody was like, doing the O face when this movie came out. Just thought this was the best thing since sliced bread, and I feel like it was because of the time frame it came out, and everybody was trying to put over a black centric movie and all this kind of jazz. Which it is what it is, but this was by far not the best Marvel movie ever made, as people were trying to for the longest time put out there. It was a good movie. It was a fun movie. It was beautifully shot, acted. Everything about it was great. But I just don't think it was at the level that people were like, blowing their load on. It was like people were losing their minds. Next up is Fifth Element. I have not seen this movie since the mid-90s. I think this came out in like 95 probably, or something along those lines. But there's like so many actors in this movie I want to see again. Bruce Willis, Gary Oldman, In Home, Mia Jovovich. I always get that mixed up. Chris Tucker's in here as well. But I haven't seen this movie forever. I'm sure it looks beautiful on Blu-ray. At least I hope it does, this variation. I know that the guy that was selling these movies, he must be upgrading a lot of his collection. I think he's a collector himself, because a lot of the movies I picked up are coming out with 4K soon, I believe. Or they already have 4Ks, and so he's just trying to thin out his collection. So anyways, I think I heard this has a 4K either out or coming out. So, again, Fifth Element, I remember loving this movie when it first came out. So odd, so weird. Just right up my alley. Next up is Aliens with a Z. Another one with tons of special features. I have the Alien movie, the box set that was released maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. I still have that seal. It comes with like a Blu-ray, like a bunch of other DVDs or Blu-rays, like a book is in there. I got it at like Walmart or Target. Back in the day for like next to nothing. They were trying to give them away. I guess they made too many. I don't know. Some kind of promotion. But anyways, I did not have part 2. I quite honestly probably like part 2 more. So anyways, Aliens. And again, nothing I can say will really do it justice. It hasn't already been said by somebody else. I'd never heard of this movie before. I'm sure it's completely garbage. But I got it for $3. And like I said, shipping was like 50 cents. And I don't know how I missed it, but it's called Puppet Master Blitzkrieg Massacre. Bunker of Blood Chapter 1. So I have no idea if this movie is any good. Is it good so bad it's good? If it's just terrible? If it's actually a good movie or fun? But you have Blade, you have Jester, you have the flamethrower guy, Flame On. And then it looks like you have a 6-shooter in here. And there's a bunch of other ones I've never seen before. Tunnel's in here. So, I mean, like I said, I love these movies when I was a kid growing up. It's going to lead into something else I bought also for $3. But, again, full moon ridiculousness, silly stuff. But I'll be your Huckleberry at $3 for a movie I never heard of. Or maybe it's a TV show or something. It says Chapter 1. I don't know. So that brings me to the next movie. This is Charles Band Presents Puppet Master and the Puppet Master 1 through 9 and Killjoy 1, 2, and 3. So I know I have missed a couple of these Puppet Masters over the years, and I know there's, again, like a movie like this, and there's probably another 3 or 4 since number 9 came out. Number 9 is Axis of Evil. So I don't know if I have that one or not. So I just was like, this is the easiest way to get them. Again, I know they're out on Blu-ray now. For all I know, Charles Band put them on 4K already. But this is a good way to have them all. I'll get through them and watch them. If I really want to do the Blu-rays, I'll eventually get to doing the Blu-rays. And honestly, I don't think I've ever seen Killjoy, but he's another one of those characters that was always around Full Moon back in the day. You would see those movies being made. They would always do those little snippets at the end of the VHS or when the first DVDs came out, where they would show you like they had like some video essay, or I mean, you all remember that it was like some kind of like video, like an almost like a news report, like, oh, coming out soon from Full Moon Video Archives or something, and they would show the movies that he was like in pre-production of or like currently in post-production. And I remember seeing lots about Killjoy on there. And again, it looks like it's some kind of evil clown, but for $3, yep. And then the next one, I'm a big fan of collecting this series. I have a handful of them, but they are kind of hard to find and they can get expensive. I was surprised I got this for $3 because it's 2 Vincent Price movies from the Midnight Movies series, Theater of Blood and Madhouse. And Madhouse has Peter Cushing and Robert Quarry in it. And Diana Rigg is in Theater of Blood. But I was surprised. I don't know if this goes for much money, and maybe $3 is right where it's supposed to be. But, I love the Midnight Movie series. Obviously, I'm a big Vincent Price fan. And when he said, you see anything else out here you all want to bid on? Let me know. And he had like a wall of Blu-rays and DVDs and box sets. And I was like, is that a Midnight Movies? And he was like trying to look. He's like, oh, what are you talking about? I don't see it. I go, it's a blue label. And then it's, it's a Vincent Price double feature. And it says Midnight Movies. He's like, oh, yeah. And I thought, there was like 30 or 40 people in the room. So I thought for sure I'm not going to get it for, cheap. So I put out this standard $3 bid. That's like the mandatory for most of these. They're like between $2 to $4. Almost everybody starts at bidding at $2 to $4. And I put it $3, and shockingly, nobody bid even one more dollar. I'll take it. And then the last one was like probably my favorite, even though I know it's not the best version of it. There's all other, like, there's probably better DVD releases as far as like supplemental material, special features. I know there's better Blu-rays already out there of this movie, but I did not own this on Blu-ray. And that is Halloween Part 3. I love this movie. I love this movie before it was cool to love this movie, by the way. So this boom was throwing down some street cred, just letting you all know. This is my favorite movie of the Halloween. I like this movie more than any Halloween movie, including the first one, the original. I know that's probably sacrilegious to some, but I love Halloween Part 3. It is so much different and just otherworldly. But anyways, again, I got the movie for, I think, $5. It was worth it to me. I know, like I said, there's different variations of this movie out now. There might even be a 4K that's either coming out or going to be coming out. So, but I picked it up for, like I said, $4 or $5. So I got everything I got here was $12. 12 physical media, Blu-rays, DVDs, or steelbooks. Then after that, I think I spent like with shipping, with everything was like $50 total. I had a $35 credit, so I brought it down to $35. And then I probably had, like I said, $5 and change on shipping, so I probably brought it back up to about $40. So I felt like I was pretty good. And then the cool thing is they threw a Ziploc bag of stickers in here. So let me just show the stickers real quick. They said something to somebody else in the live stream, and they go, yeah, we'll get some stickers out to you if you want them. And I was like, oh, I'll take some stickers. They're like, oh, you want some? Yeah, I'll throw them in there. So Public Enemy, oh yeah. Then we got the Chainsaw, Saw His Family. Maybe that's upside down. There you go, that's better. Saw His Family. It's the Beatles. Then we got a menacing Freddy Krueger right there. Then we got a Freddy Krueger like he's making out with Jason. That's creepy. That's a thing of nightmares. And then here's a Fear Street sticker, which I thought was kind of cool. I finally got through the Fear Street movies. This was a pretty cool one. I like that. Then this is another Fear Street from 1976 with Oh Girl. Can't remember her name all of a sudden. This is cool. Freddy Krueger. This has like a very Freddy Krueger, Freddy's Nightmares. This might be going on my car possibly. I love this sticker. It's a bomb.com.gov.org. Then we got Pennywise the Clown, the more recent version of Pennywise, which I hate that movie. Then there's Jason with his little Halloween jack-o'-lanterns with his big eyes. He's so cute. Then here's a Michael Myers with jack-o'-lantern, the pumpkin there with his knife, which almost makes it look like he's cute. And then this one also I thought was cool. This was kind of had a vibe of a Halloween Part 3/2. But there you go. There's a second of Michael Myers with the skeleton and the jack-o'-lantern in the back. So yeah, they sent this all for free. So I was like, I mean, just right there. Most time people spend stickers between 50 cents to $1 per sticker, and they gave me like about 10 for free. So there you go, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you all think. You think I spent too much? Was it a good deal, a bad deal? What's your thoughts? Have you seen some of these movies? What's your thoughts about the films that I've shown off? And until next time, I'm looking forward to the comments below. Talk to you soon. Peace.